Hey guys, I'm kind of too lazy to do a video with clothes on and my skateboard outside. So I'm in my bed with a t-shirt on, and this video is for beginners on what to get for your first beginner board, all the accessories, trucks, hardware, bearings, wheels and decks, and grip tape, basically all you need to skate. Um, Yeah, just gonna show you the basics. I've been skating for 7 years now, and I'm between moderate and pro skater. I'm really good at flat ground, somewhat good at vert, and I could do quite a bit of grunt tricks. So I'm gonna be showing you what to get. Well, advising you what to get as a beginner. You know, um, all right. Let me begin. Let me start out with decks. Since you're a beginner, you're probably going to be practicing a lot, beating up your board, since you're going to be practicing a wide variety of tricks, and you can be doing tricks repetitively to get them down. So you want to get a cheap deck, not with those Walmart decks that break in a few seconds, but something like a mini logo or a blackout deck, maybe a Goodwood, something one of those. They're all made out of the same wood, by the way, so don't buy into that, wood deal crap your friends might say, saying, "Oh, the wood and that's weak." And they're all the same wood. It's just they're shaped differently because of different companies. All right. There's a wide variety of boards. There's big ones and small ones, and skinny ones and long ones. All right. So when you begin skateboarding, you don't want to get a long board, and you don't want to get a street board. You want to get a skateboard, a board pro skateboard. So you want to probably get a mini logo, blackout, that kind of thing. And depending on your foot size, depends on what board you're gonna buy. If you have big feet, like you have a size 12 or bigger, you want to have an 8 or bigger, like an 8, 8.25, 8.12, um, 8.5 if you're a really big guy, so probably size 14 feet or whatever. If you have feet smaller than like a 10 or something, you probably might get an 8 and lower, or you get like a 7.75, and this is in inches, by the way, 7.75 wide, not length, wide. Um, 7.5. You want to get something that fits your size and body weight. You want to be a big guy on a small board and a small guy on a big board. You want to get something just for you. I personally skate anything between an 8 and an 8.25. I don't skate anything smaller because I snap it too fast because I'm a heavy guy for a skateboarder my age. 16, well, not really. I'm 150 pounds. Uh, I'm gonna turn 17 in a few months, so yeah. And let me keep going. So you want to get a cheap deck that you're able to beat up and is cheap, so you probably have money left over to buy a spare deck. You don't want to get an expensive board. Expensive boards are like for people that actually know what they're doing, and it will get other skaters or bikers or BMX, anyone that skates, mad if they see, sorry I'm saying this, but if they see a noob with a brand new skateboard that costs a lot of money and they don't know anything to do with it, it's kind of like a first-time driver getting a Ferrari. All right, it makes other people mad because they don't know how to drive. Okay, so just get a cheap deck first. Okay, about grip tape now. Grip tape. The grip tape is basically sandpaper with glue on the back, and there's many different types of varieties of grip tape. There's Jesse, Mob, Baker, Black Magic, Diamond. All of these grips, they're all the same in like components. They're just adhesive on the back with different types of grip tape on top. Well, grit on top. Hence the name grip tape. So they vary in grippiness, if that's even a word. Mob is the one with the most grip. It damages shoes the fastest, and since you're gonna be practicing a lot, I advise you not to get Mob until you really know what you're doing. So I advise you to get Baker or Diamond. Has the right amount of grip, right amount of slack. But if you're one of those people that fall off your board a lot or slips off, you get Mob. It'll keep you on your board better. Um, and it's easier to apply and cut. Mob is the best one to apply and cut because there's no air bubbles after you apply it, or use a razor to poke holes. You don't need to do that because my board has holes in it for you, but there's microscopic holes. You can't see it with the naked eye unless you have like binoculars on your face. So let me go to next to bearings. Bearings. All right. If you're beginning, you know, if you're a beginner, you probably want to get mini logo bearings or Luckies, something with moderate speed. You don't want to get Swiss. They cost $80, $60, $60, $80, and they go fast as hell. And you don't want to do that because they can reach speeds of like 40 miles per hour, and you're just gonna be, skating around. You don't want to slip. Your skateboard goes in the street and gets run over by a car, and you break a perfectly fine skateboard. You don't want to do that. So you get mini logo bearings, Luckies, something of a moderate. Sorry if you hear that noise in the background. That's why I'm screaming at my little brother for the dog. And I want to get mini logo bearings, Luckies, maybe even Rush Bombers. Something with a decent speed. You don't want really speed at first. You're gonna be practicing like in place, maybe at first. Want to get those ollies down, kick flips, heel flips, pop shovets down. You just need bearings that are just gonna, able to take you from one place to another decently. You don't want like, bearings so slow they're like Walmart boards. Oh god. And then we move on to, let's see, trucks now. Trucks. All right, trucks. There's many different types of trucks. There's Venturas, there's Destructos, there's Royales, there's a whole bunch of other trucks. I'm making a video. Be quiet, please, Joe. Yeah, this kid in the back is my cousin. Alright, sorry about that. Um, yeah, there's a whole bunch of different types of trucks. I personally skated two sets of trucks, Royales and the Destructos I have now. My Royales lasted me 6 years. I just bought the Destructos because I didn't really practice grind tricks a lot. The place that I live around doesn't have, nice places for grinding, but I have practiced grinding on the last. Joe, stop it before I hit you. And Joe, come on, stop it. No, come on, stop eating the toy. Sorry about that again. Hey, I said stop it. No, not on video. Take it out your mouth. I'm gonna hit you. And what's it called? Yeah, trucks. I wore them down for the last how many months in skating, so I got these Destructos, and so far so good. These Destructos are nice, but since you're beginning, you're not gonna be doing any serious grind tricks, so they have trucks ranging from $16 to $18.50 to all the way up to 25, depending. You want to get the cheapest. You always want to go the cheapest route when you begin. Usually the cheapest boards last the longest. I mean, cheapest truck lasts the longest, and they're in general, so basically a wide variety of skaters could skate these trucks. So you have less of a chance of getting the wrong type of truck. And you always want to get a truck that has the same width as your board that you are buying. You want to have the same width. You don't want trucks that are bigger, and you don't want trucks that are smaller. All right, that'll give you wheel bite. You don't want that. That'll make you fly off your board and dig your face into the ground. Next would be Joe. I see you. All right. Next would be wheels. Depending on where you live, you get different wheels. For example, you could probably get, um, you probably get, if you live in a place that like if your driveway is rough and sidewalks are cracked up, or like you skate in places that are just generally rough, and you don't like feeling every little bump on the floor, you get soft wheels, usually like rubber, like some stiff rubber, cement kind of rubber wheels. These wheels, they're they're around $25, $20. Different whole bunch of brands like Bones. Bones are kind of soft, so you could get a wide variety of wheels if you want to. And here's the toy in this month again. Get a wide variety of not toys, yeah, wheels. Get a wide variety of wheels. So you probably want to, if you live in a rough area, you get soft wheels. And if you're gonna be skating street all the time, you get soft wheels. If you're gonna be skating like in a nice skate park that's smooth, or you have a new driveway, or your sidewalks look pretty, you want to get stiff stiff wheels, like harder wheels, gives you more contact with the ground, and you kind of know what you're doing. Uh, all right, and please, oh yeah, one more thing. The setting on a truck. Okay, there's something called the key on a truck. All right. 1 minute. Let me get something. Get my skateboard real quick. Hey guys, this is my crooked skateboard. I drew on it and everything. See my crooked. Hey. Alright. For example, see this keyhole right here. There's a nut on this keyhole, and when you tighten it, the truck gets stiffer, so you can't turn it a lot. And if you loosen it, it starts turning a lot more. Alright. When you're a beginner, so I don't know why beginners, of course, when they don't watch videos like these, tend to make their trucks super tight, and the trucks break because they can't move under stress, right? And your trucks come out, kind of crappy and not so clean. So loosen your trucks. It'll help you better, help you control your board better, and help your feet placement. All right. You might stiffen it up. Have it like halfway. Not halfway meaning the bolt's actually halfway into the key because your truck will break itself. But you might have it like somewhat stiff and somewhat loose, so you're able to like do both things. Because as a beginner, you want your board as stable as possible so you can do your tricks and not you know have a lot. Like the better you get, the looser you want your trucks. Right? The better you get, the looser you want your trucks. And that's what most people have to do. Also, what's it called? What's it called? Oh yeah, if you want to get like gear. Oh yeah, hardware bolts. I'll talk about that. Hardware is basically all in general. You don't want to get the long ones. Long ones are for like if you have risers. Don't get risers. Please do not get risers. They're just a waste of money. They don't do anything except make your board higher off the ground. It won't help you ollie. It won't help you do any tricks. All right? It won't help you do anything. They're just pieces of plastic wasted. All right? Don't get them. They get me frustrated. They get everyone frustrated. Don't get them. That's why people don't have them. Uh, they don't absorb the little pressure you might put on it when you land on it, but it doesn't do anything. So don't get risers. Okay. All right, hardware. Oh yeah, bolts. Don't get the long bolts. Those are for risers, but you're not gonna buy risers anyway because I told you not to. So don't get bolts. Those long ones. You want to get the 1 inch bolts. Bone sells them. Mini Logo sells them. You just find them anywhere. And let's get a unit tool. It kind of looks like a T, like, excuse my middle finger for a sec, but it looks like this. Well, that. It has the long one in the middle for tightening the bolt to the truck, like this. And it has the one for the truck, tighten the wheel, loosen the wheel, and the one for the, what's it called? One for the top of the truck to tighten and loosen the key. For truck mobility. So you want to get one of those. Are handy around $5–10 depending on what kind you get. So now for the moderate skater, if you're just like you moving up now, you're not really beginner anymore, you kind of have the basics down, you might even probably start getting you still might stay in the $30 deck range, or you can still say actually you can skate whatever you want, but as a beginner, you have to get those stuff. As a moderate skater, you're trying to get something more expensive. Maybe you could probably get a $40 board, like this one. This is $40. It was a crook, $40. I only bought it because I was short on money. I was gonna buy a $60 reel, but I got this instead. So yeah, you want to get one of those. Probably a $40 deck. Good one. Uh, mm, If you're a pro, you don't need to listen to me, but this is for like beginners and people moving up. And if you're moving up, you probably get faster bearings. Your truck probably wouldn't have broken on you yet. They're probably still good, so keep the same trucks. And if your bolt doesn't go on when you're replacing your wheels or bearings, do not bang them in with a hammer. Please do not bang them in with a hammer. Take like a nail file or something like that, and just file away the surface right here and screw it on. Alright? Don't bang it on with a nail because it mess up the truck too. It has teeth on it. You don't want to mess up the teeth or it won't screw on. It'll just slip off when you do a trick. Alright? So that's my video. If you have any comments and if you want to really get specific and you want to ask me a personal question like, uh, is this board that I'm buying the right one, or is this board that I'm buying the wrong one, or just ask me. I basically skated everything, so I just basically skated almost every type of board. So just ask me. I'll get back to you within 24 hours. I go on YouTube like every 5 seconds, so just comment, and I'll get back to you within 24 hours. And that's the promise. All right.